guys, it's Chrissy with Chrissy's Divine Design Tarot, and today we are doing a reading for Gemini. Oh yeah. All right, we're going to do an astrology with the oracle cards, but I am going to put in a tarot card as well with the readings. It will give us a little more for whatever we're looking for messages, to be a little more precise. I did do a pull on a card here as a theme, and it was Ascending was one of the ones that I got, and as well as Happily Single was the other one, and then the other one was an offer. So this may be you or someone that's coming in for you. With every ending, there are new beginnings. So let us get into this. Oh, I do want to say thank you for all the donations. I have put in another order for some more cards. I appreciate each and every one of you for donating and helping support the channel. Thank you. I so appreciate you. And thank you for the super thanks as well. That definitely is helping with the channel getting more cards, so we have more to talk about. So we're going to do the sun sign for Gemini. So let us begin. The sun sign is how you see yourself, Gemini. Let's see. How does Gemini see themselves? And if one doesn't pop out, I will just fish one out here. Forgiveness. Okay, so you may be experiencing how to forgive people, and this may be helping bring in your person, and I'll tell you why. Because with forgiving the past, you are enabling for more things to come in for you. You're healing what you're needing to heal within yourself. If you are in that healing journey, you may be already past that part and be already said no to somebody or walked away from somebody, or is about to walk away. You're finding yourself again, is what I'm kind of feeling. And feeling this, I feel like you're connecting more with spirit through this. And learning that forgiveness is what is going to help open up what you need to have. So I'm going to pull one more, and we'll look at the bottom of the deck as well. Let's see, we have diligence. So being diligent in whatever it is that you're doing for your purpose. I feel like this is somebody that is already kind of knowing what they're meant to be doing, or getting signs of what they should be doing. Maybe it has to do with travel here that I see with these birds here up in the air, in the sky, the clouds below. It looks like there's the earth down below there, that perhaps getting on a plane, maybe traveling to somebody, or somebody is traveling to you. I feel like somebody has opened this gateway here because we have somebody coming through the gate. So, well, it's a horse, but I feel like having those pure intentions with the white horse there, I feel like this is what's helping bring in whatever you're trying to manifest, or what you've already manifested. These are things coming into fruition now. So let's get a tarot card with this. Gemini. Okay. Ooh, okay. Well, oh, look at that. See, I can't make shit up. Somebody's coming in for a love offer here. This could be your blessing coming in from the divine. This is the Ace of Cups, and maybe it's love that you've been wishing for or wanting. Maybe a deep love in whatever you do for work. This could be love in any aspect of your life. This could be a blessing in any aspect of your life that you've asked for. But because it is the cup, it has to do with love. Or now that you're realizing that love is the highest frequency, is maybe what is bringing this in. So somebody may be coming in for you. So let's move on to your moon sign. This is your emotions. Okay, we had one flip right out, which is perfect. The end of a tough cycle approaches. This is what I've been talking about. So you've already ended out this, or you are ending something out here for this new beginning to come in, for these blessings to come in, Gemini, full moon in Capricorn. So this may have already ended out in the beginning of the year in January, and you may have been having to wait, or you've been asked to be patient by spirit, because it takes a little time, or it's divine timing, if you will, of when this is supposed to come in for you. So let's look at the bottom of the deck. And we have show the world the real you. So perhaps you've been wearing a bit of a mask, or your person has. And I feel like this could be you or your person, however it resonates for you. So if you feel this is more you, and this is the things you've been doing, then take it as you. If there's some of it that seems to be not you, that could be your person, right? So that means to take off that mask. Don't be afraid to be who you are. God has you for a reason. You're meant to be who you are. And when you wear that mask and you're not true to yourself, you're essentially lying to yourself. And that's got to be one of the biggest sins you can do, really, is to lie to yourself, because you know deep down that you're lying to yourself. You're not being authentic. You're not being who you truly are. And you shouldn't ever be afraid to be who you are. Don't let anyone make you feel that way, because you are you for a reason. If we were all the same, it would be pretty flippin' boring, don't you think? There's people that are different for that reason. You know, they're meant to do certain things in their life. Let's look at your star sign, your rising sign. Rising, how other people see you. So this is having to do with emotions. I'm feeling that a lot with this showing your authentic self, because the real you, there may not be any more fear to be who you actually are, and you shouldn't ever be afraid of that. Let's see, I'm going to just take one out here and flip. All right, the Temple. Home. Okay. I no longer search outside of myself for home. There you have it. This is about having within feelings. Now, you're showing people, this is what other people are seeing, is that you're going within yourself, and that you're not afraid to be who you are. And perhaps you've put that mask down. Let's see, what is this other one here? The Winged Messenger. Creation. So spiritual direction inspires my creative flow. Now this could be creation as a child. This could be creation as a child to you, in the sense of maybe a business. And this is what people are seeing. Perhaps you've birthed a business and you're doing really well for yourself. It also could be that you are finding out that you are pregnant, or that someone in your family or that you know is pregnant. Let's see here. I didn't do the tarot card for this, and I think that's why I went back to it, and I went forward again. So let's do the tarot for here. Yeah. This may have been keeping you up at night about your emotions here. We're going back to the moon because I forgot to do the tarot card here. So show the world the real you, and the end of a tough cycle approaches. And you may have been having a hard time sleeping because you're ascending. I'm really feeling ascension here, okay? And you may be going through your emotions where you might not be getting a lot of sleep. I'm feeling sleep deprivation here, okay? So this could be a sign that you're rising above something once again and elevating to the next level in your ascension as you deal with these emotions about whether or not to be your authentic self. And it shouldn't be a decision, it just should be. You know, when you're in the flow in that, you are who you are. You're patient, you're loving, you're kind, and you're forgiving. And just because you are all those things doesn't mean you're a pushover. You're going to stand up for what you believe in. okay? And you're going to stand up for yourself. But you're not going to be mean, cruel, or nasty to anybody, right? You're going to be that kind, loving, patient person. Don't let people get you out of your true divinity here by pushing your buttons, okay? Keep that calm, cool, and collective personality that you've stepped into now, okay? So let's look at, we're going to get a tarot card for your rising, how other people are seeing you. Yeah, you have a lot of options. In that birthing, I'm feeling like, it's like, which one do you pick? And you might be at that point where you've birthed something, and to get to the next part in your ascension or for your company, you might have to maybe step into the next box. And what I mean by that is you have many ideas of which way to take your business, but you have to pick one and start it, okay? So maybe if you have a platform, you're going to have a membership. Or if you have a platform, maybe you're going to do a TED Talk. Or maybe you're going to do a podcast, or just the next step to whatever it is you're doing. And this is, you have so many ideas or so many options you could choose. It's just a matter of, are you going to write that ebook, or are you going to do this or that or what, and yada, yada, yada. And whatever it is that you choose, it won't matter what it is. I still feel like everything is just going to keep going up and up and up for you. So, wow, this is really beautiful, Gemini. So let's look at your luck. What is Gemini's luck here for their Jupiter? Okay, so we have the second chakra, Archangel Ariel. And with your second chakra, this is your sacral chakra. This is the color orange. You may have been seeing a lot of orange around. This is about love coming in. And that could be this cup right here, okay? And I'm feeling with this, the sacral chakra, this is about your sensuality. This is about your emotions. This is about your creativity. All about love. Now, whether it's a love in another person that you might have, or whether it's love within yourself. I feel like you're really embracing that self-love now. And this is beautiful because this is what's going to help bring in your person that you may have been waiting for. So let's see what else is on the bottom of the deck here. And we have number 9, which is fruition. This is fulfillment. This is your wishes, desires coming true. And then we have, excuse me. It's funny that I cleared my throat, because this is your throat chakra. Your 5th chakra is your throat chakra. So this is confidence in your speaking, clear speaking to spirit, or I feel like maybe your ancestors. You may even be clairaudient, or no, not clairaudient. Yeah, I guess it could be clairaudient. You're speaking with your ancestors and they're speaking to you, and you can actually hear them. And I feel like this could even be I want to say that you can maybe even feel them. I mean, it depends if you're an empath or not. You may have empathic tendencies as well. You may have a lot of clairs here, which really helps with your intuition and your higher self, your higher connection. Your psychic abilities may be really there. Maybe a clear knowing, which will be your crown chakra's opening. You may even be opening your 3rd eye, which is that clear seeing. And then your throat is the clear speaking. So, and then we have number 12, which breaks down to a 3, which is creativity and groups. And I really like that for you, because this is something to do with having things progressing. I just got to put my glasses on because I just can't read these cards sometimes. They're just too tiny, or I'm just getting too old. One or the other. So I had to change back my setup because I was on camera for Taurus, and I just I need my glasses on, and my setup, the way things are, I can't really do it like that, so I have to put it back the way I have it here. So we have the moon here, and with the moon, this is Pisces. This is about compassion. I mean, Pisces, they're pretty creative and they're intuitive. They're also impressionable. So I'm kind of feeling though with the moon here, this is about maybe some illusions surfacing, or some kind of eternal conflict, maybe some insecurities here, or some fear. And you might be fearing something that's coming here, or something surfacing that's going to help you in this area of your luck. With these, this is going to, this clear speaking, maybe it's a TED Talk you're meant to do, or speak your truth about something that's happened to you. I'm almost feeling like I'm meant to be doing some kind of talk about what's happened to me. And well, not a lot of people know my story. I haven't actually done my story, and maybe it's time that I should. Maybe that's the next step. I'm not a Gemini though, so this may be specifically for somebody with that. This is about somebody that maybe has a business, or this is how you're going to start a business. I mean, take it however it resonates for you, okay? All right, let's look at your palace, your relationships. And I'm trying to get these down a little quicker, so I'm going to move along a little quicker here. So we have heart-to-heart conversations, and religious factors may be a part of what this is coming in. So maybe this person isn't spiritual. Maybe they're more religious. And I mean, that's fine. Spirituality is kind of, in a sense, you're believing in the same things. You're still believing in God. The only difference is you're taking cues from your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors on your next steps, on what you're meant to be doing for your best life. And with religion, it's all about believing, but it's a little different outlook on how things are. I mean, you're still going to fear God. You're still going to want to stay within those 10 commandments and the rules, because let's face it, that's what God has set out for humankind here, right? You have your free will. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having your free will, but you also have a destiny. And if you're not tapped into what, and open to the idea that you're meant to be doing something specific, and get those messages from source in order to align with that, then you may miss what you're meant to be doing. So this is all depends on how you look at things. So there might be some difference between you and this person when it comes to, and you might have a heart-to-heart conversation about this, which may open them up to spirituality. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles. This is about nurturing and being practical. You're reliable, and I feel like this is going to help for them to see some type of resourceful in being spiritual. I mean, spiritual people don't necessarily go to church. I mean, not all don't. I mean, it depends on the person, okay? This is about material success as well, right? So spirituality may be where this person or you may need to look at in order to gain that financial success. This might be a way of the two of you coming together to make some type of, you might be, yeah, okay, I see. You might be having somebody come in that you're meant to do something with here. All right, and it may not be a love interest. It could just be a platonic. It could be just a friend, right? So let's look at your love, your Venus here. Let's have a look and see what comes up for your Love and Venus for Gemini. Okay, palm tree, stability, security. I can't make it up. This is all about a business or you progressing financially. Maybe you win the lottery or you get that really awesome job that you've always wanted. Like, this is about, yeah, performance, like to do with work, growth. This even could be within yourself, endurance, flexibility. So that calm, cool, and collective feeling I'm feeling here, that being calm about something. Oh, a karmic relationship. Feeling triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. So, like I said before, when it comes to love, for you to get this cup here, you have already have forgiveness in your heart for somebody here. You're being diligent about something and you're walking through that gateway in order to get your blessings. And that may be walking away from somebody in order to have something new come in. And that could be putting an end to a karmic relationship. This here, I feel, is what's going to bring in the security, the stability, this flexibility towards yourself, loving yourself enough to know what's good for you and what isn't, and what you need to do when it comes to your own well-being, okay? And that may mean to walk away from somebody, especially if if you don't have a lot of boundaries and you're giving way too much of yourself, you know? And if you're having to give all the time and nobody's, you know, you're not getting anything in return, and it just keeps going around and around and around, know that that's a karmic cycle. That's a karmic relationship for you to learn something from that person. And we're not always meant to be with somebody for a lifetime. It may be for lessons that you're meant to learn in the short run, okay? Let's see, what do we got for this? We have the King of Pentacles. So we have a match here, King and Queen of Pentacles here. Now this could be you coming up to the next level, that ascension from the Queen to the King. And that could be about your wealth and your abundance, your discipline, okay? Being ambitious, being a provider, okay? And this may be your counterpart as well. But I still feel like it might be you ascending here by walking away from this person for this to come in. Now, take it however it resonates for you. If you haven't been doing the work, this could be a person coming in for you. Or if you haven't actually walked away from anyone yet, this is what's waiting for you, but something has to be done here. Yeah, see, the Devil's here. So this might be a toxic situation that you're in, and you may need to walk away from this. Now, this isn't for everyone. Take it how it resonates for you. You're going to know if this is your reading or not, okay? And what you're meant to be doing or not. This is something you already know deep within yourself and maybe haven't been listening to your intuition about, okay? So I don't want people walking away from people they're not meant to be walking away from, right? So let's look at your Juno here. What are your influences here for Gemini? Let's have a pull here. We have time to go. I can't make it up, okay? So whoever this is for, it's time to go from this karmic cycle, this karmic relationship. And we have the number 9. This is for your fruition to come in. This could be a person that's waiting to come in and you're not doing what you're meant to be doing here by time to go, okay? Time to walk away, time to end that karmic cycle. Yeah, that never, oh my goodness, I cannot make this up. Never ending story. This is a karmic cycle over and over, and you're reliving it with the same person. And you're trying to make this work with this person that you're not meant to have this work out with. Okay? So this is number 10. This means this is over, done with. This may already have happened, or you're in the process of doing this right now. Okay, so let's have a look and see what we get for a card for you for the tarot. Let's fish one out here. Aha, the Hangman. You are being suspended. You are being held back until you do what you're meant to be doing. You're not able to move forward because, and you're needing to get that different perspective. Okay? And once you have that perspective about your self-worth, I'm feeling this person maybe makes you feel a certain type of way. They may be trying to influence you to change your perspective. Remember, this is what's influencing you, okay? Perhaps somebody is telling you, look, it's time to, it could be me, telling you, if you've been in this karmic cycle and you've been with this person for a long time and nothing's changing, there's no growth, you're still not getting what you want, maybe you're looking for somebody that gives you a little more emotion, or they're not speaking the love language that you are looking for, then maybe you've settled. Maybe you're not getting the things you want because it's not the right person. So take that however that resonates for you, okay? But you, until you get a different perspective about this, you will be in this karmic cycle over and over and over again. So let's look at what you're meant to be doing here in your midheaven, your career. Now let's have a look and see what comes up for Gemini. Oh, okay, we got one. Healer. So you may be a healer, and I feel like when it comes out with this card, this is somebody that has that inner light within themselves, and they gravitate, people just come to them because they have that overwhelming, loving energy that is a positive, okay? So when they come into the room, it's like, hey, you know, and it's like an uplifting energy. It's not this doom and gloom, right? They're a healer. You gravitate to them because they're on the up and up, and they make you feel good, possibly about yourself. They believe in you. They feel that you have potential. They give you that oomph, that, you know, that high about how things could be for yourself, right? And they believe in you. And it's kind of funny that some of the healers can see potential in people, but it's unbelievable that these people can't see the potential in themselves. Okay, and that's where that self-love comes in, right? You have the spiritual gift of healing and the desire to share it with others. And maybe you're it's got a picture with somebody that is in the healthcare system, but this could be in any form, right? So it doesn't have to necessarily be healthcare, okay? So you may be maybe in physiotherapist, or you could be in any kind of oh wow, energy healing even. Look at that, that's what's on the bottom of the deck here. So you may be an energy healer. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. So you just have that within yourself. That's that energy that you have that people are gravitating towards. And they always feel better after being around you, okay? Feel better about themselves. So, wow, that's beautiful. So you may not, it may not matter what you do for a living. People that you work with, or people around, maybe you work with the public, you have that healing ability and people feel good around you. 5. So 5 of Wands. Okay. This is like a big contradiction, right? But it might just be that there's conflicting opinions. There might just be that it has to do with a struggle, this complexity or choices. And it might be that when people come, and you might help heal that about what they're meant to be doing, or what they are going to do to make them feel better about themselves. And you may not say anything to these people, but they may just get that have that struggle before they get into your energy. And when they get into your energy, you're able to help heal that, you know, that hostility, or that whatever's going on in their life. Maybe they're going through something, and when after they talk to you, you may give them some advice, and they might feel better after talking to you, knowing what they maybe need to do or what they potentially could do to change their circumstances, if you know what I mean. So let's look at your Moonjay Kuli, Earth Magic. Everything is connected, and that's what Earth Magic is all about. Everybody is connected to source. Everything is connected to source. Plants, animals, humans, whatever. Okay, we all have that energy within ourselves, and we all have that energy field, which is called our aura, right? So you are aware of that. So you may have some type of knowledge about spirituality. Oh my goodness. It is all coming back to your ancestors, angels, and spirit guides are all trying to tell you to release whatever you're hanging on to here. And I feel like that could be this karmic person, or this could be that this was supposed to happen already in autumn, in the autumn equinox, which would have been around September sometime, 23rd-ish. So that might be of some significance. This was supposed to happen in September. You were supposed to release this person. Perhaps you held on to this person longer than you should have. Okay? So that's where that settling comes in here for me. So let's look at your wealth and your fortune. So what is Gemini's fortune here? And we're going to quickly wrap this up because I wanted to keep it around 30 minutes. Okay, healing from your past. Okay, perhaps you are holding on to this person and they are from your past. You might need to join into something, or join in. Not sure what that's referring to, so let's find out. What's the joining in here, Spirit, when it comes to this? What does the joining in mean? Deception. Okay, so perhaps you were joining in some type of deception here. This might be about this karmic person here, and you may not even know that you're being deceived here. You might be joining into something that this karmic person is doing and not knowing that some type of deception is behind it. But healing from the past here, and this could be that this past person has deceived you, and you're healing this. But what is this joining in? Perhaps you joined in some type of deception unknowingly towards an empress. Okay, so if you are not the empress, if you are somebody here, maybe it's your person who's stuck in this karmic relationship, who is essentially needing to get this new perspective. They maybe even feel better when they're around you. You might help heal this past here. But somebody needs to be released. There's some deception towards a empress, and if you are the empress, this person may have joined into some type of deception towards you. Unknowingly, I'm feeling. And this may come to light, or they may tell you about this. Something here. You may already know what this is. Okay? So, something to do with joining in for some deception towards an empress. So, I almost feel like I'm talking to a masculine. And if you are the empress, this is your person that was meant to give this karmic relationship up. They've been joining into this unknowingly, or they are ending this out, this deception. They're finding out about some deception towards them and order to come to you. So let's look at what your current North Node is here, your current life. Let's see. Unexpected income. And I feel like You are experiencing someone else's karma by being in that relationship. And once you're out of that relationship, things are going to start to change for you. You're going to get your wish fulfillment with the number 9, 7 and 2 is 9. And you're going to get that unexpected income. What's on the bottom of the deck? Yeah, you might need to get that divorce. Maybe you're married to this person. Maybe you've already divorced them. Maybe you're getting divorced. And whatever it is, that's going to bring you some type of unexpected income. Once you release this person, and this is what I keep getting for you, there is someone you need to release. Your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides are telling you as this as well. And this is the message from them. This is what Spirit's trying to tell you. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Oh, I want to do my tarot here first about the situation. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so you might be waiting for your Emperor here. If I am talking to the Empress, okay, it looks like there's a King of Swords here, who's very disciplined. They're very serious about you. They have integrity, okay? They have a reason for coming forward, and they're very smart, okay? And they have authority here, or that authoritarian type of aura, or whatever you want to say, way about them, okay? But this may be something you've been waiting for with the 3 of Wands here. Now, you may have already done all these things and you've been waiting for this person to come in your current life right now. Perhaps you're already going through this divorce, or you're already divorced and you're already starting to get your unexpected income. Let's look at what Spirit has for you for, whoa, Gemini. Okay. Let's see. Brilliant idea. You're going to have some type of download from Spirit. This is Archangel Uriel. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your ideas to fruition. Okay? We have gifts from God. Now, this is something that's going to bring in a bunch of gifts for you once you do what you're meant to be doing here. Okay, so you need to prioritize. Focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get your organized and motivation. So that's beautiful. And gifts from God. Archangel Sandalphon. I always get this one screwed up. Sandalphon. I'll have to look that up to see the pronunciation. We angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. And I was talking about those clairs, right? Clairaudient, clair sentient, and clair cognizance. You are safe, so you are being protected. So you don't have to worry about that. All is well. So just know everything is meant to happen for a reason. And what is this message on here? Everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. Okay, so with hidden blessings, you will soon understand. So just understand that by doing the work, doing what you're meant to be doing, releasing this, healing from the past, okay? Clairvoyance. This is one of the gifts that you will get from God. Archangel Raziel, I am helping you, your spiritual sight, to awaken fully so you can clearly see heaven's love. So you may end up getting that, wow, it's an amazing feeling. I know I've gone through this myself because I'm clairaudient, and you get an awakening that is just amazing to receive these gifts. And I mean, it's undeniable. There's no way around it. You can't help what you feel or see or how this happens for you. Everybody's different, but it's not just gonna be something that you don't see. You're gonna see it. Okay, there's no way around it. It's going to be so right in front of your face that you cannot deny what's going on. Okay, so we have Page of Wands. Okay, so this is a new idea. This is that ideas here, and this is kind of reconfirming this with the Page of Wands. Okay, this is acts on chance. Okay, this is about enthusiasm, being positive, having those fresh ideas for your fresh opportunities. And what's on the bottom of the deck here? Yes, the World card. This is another confirmation. Something needs to end for something beautiful to come in. Now, there's seasons on here, and we did have a season here, what was the autumn equinox. So this was all supposed to happen already, and maybe it has happened, and this is where we are right now. You're waiting for it to come in. And if you're this Empress, this is all starting to take place. If this is your person, it's all starting to come in. You've been waiting if you're this Empress. And if you are this masculine or this person that is in this karmic relationship that you're meant to release, I feel like you're in the process right now of that release. And that could be you're getting divorced. And once you do, your luck is going to totally change. You're going to maybe be able to speak your truth, okay? Maybe you'll find out what's hidden, whatever's there that's surfacing, okay? That needs to surface. This is all about your creativity and emotions and your sensuality with your sacral chakra. And then your throat chakra is being able to have that confidence in your speaking, the confidence in yourself about speaking to spirit or whoever you're meant to say whatever you're meant to say to somebody, okay? And maybe you're meant to speak your truth to this Empress. Maybe you've joined into something and see somebody doing something that they shouldn't be doing to this Empress, and you may have joined this group and may not participated in what they've done. Maybe you just have the knowledge of what they did, okay? So take it however it resonates for you. But Gemini, this is what I have for you. So please like, share, and subscribe. Everything's going to work out great. You're going to get your blessings. The gateway is open. Just be diligent in whatever you're doing for your birthing of whether you're wanting to start a business or you've already started it. You have major opportunities here. You just have to pick one that is really good for you, that's going to help you make your money. And I feel like everything's just coming along just like it's, supposed to. And this is your blessing coming in. So, I don't feel like you're ever going to miss your blessing, because Spirit, your angels, and ancestors are all working diligently for this to come in for you. And if it doesn't come in the way the first time, they're going to keep bringing it in, trying to get it to come in for you until it actually does. Okay, so don't worry about missing your blessing. Okay, so anyhow, I will see you guys all next time. So stay blessed. All right, Lida.